Hello.
I'm just here to get my onion goggles.
Your onion goggles?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to show everyone what your onion goggles look like.
Alright.
You're not in frame. Hey, there you
Hello. Yes, these are very effective. Say it first. Once more into the breach.
Actors. Hi friends. I'm gonna be transparent with you. It's been kind of a rough start to my week. As of the end of January, I'm officially unemployed, and it's kind of taken a toll on my mental health and my schedule, specifically my sleep schedule. So I've been staying up really late, sleeping in really late, feeling the lack of productivity that goes with that territory. I have a callback at the end of the week for a show that I will most likely be devastated if I don't book. I'm sort of in a weird headspace. You know, I kind of feel the depression sort of creeping in, and I'm sort of in the phase of ignoring it. You know, trying not to get down about where I'm at for the start of 2020, because it feels like, you know, when you look around, you see everyone else on social media having, you know, the best 2020 ever, and it's so hard not to compare yourself to everyone else around you. I'm trying desperately to stay on track and celebrate the small successes I've been having, especially on this platform. I should be proud of the work I'm doing. You know, like I keep saying, just gotta get back on the horse, gotta keep the train chugging along. So I'm trying to do that and film something, and also procrastinate me prepping for that callback. So killing two birds with one stone. I just got some new Colourpop in the mail, so it's the perfect time to just sit down, chill the fuck out, drink a Diet Pepsi, and play with some makeup. So if that sounds appealing to you, I'm gonna try and keep it positive. So let's just get started. I don't know why I'm drinking more Pepsi. It's something to have that's there. No, this is gonna be fun. We got some stuff that is quite themed out. I feel like even though these products aren't part of the same collection, they do look quite appealing together. I just picked up a whole bunch of stuff that, you know, I've been meaning to test out. And Colourpop just had this site-wide 25% off sale. Let's see, what have we got? We've got the Going Coconuts palette. I have a pressed powder cheek, which I have never tried this formula before from Colourpop. I'm excited. It's the Fresh and Peachy one, which obviously appealed to me. And I got the Coconuts About You Just a Tint lip crayon bundle. These looked so intriguing. I really hope they're exactly what I want them to be. So, you know, expectations are high. And I actually picked up a new Super Shock Cheek in the iconic color Flexitarian. This used to be the shade. Everyone had it, everyone used it. I was just very curious to see if it lived up to the hype. And also I do think I need to cycle out my old Super Shock cheeks. As much as I love them, they've been with me for probably a little too long. They're probably a bit long in the tooth. I'm hoping that this will replace them. I did get one other item, but I am going to save that said item for its own video. But yeah, I'll leave that as a surprise. But this should be a cute little chill try on. And we love a good first impressions video. As much as I don't like how they've switched to plastic packaging, they are kind of killing it on the vibes game. They're so cute. Look at that color. It looks chef's kiss. I've been seeing Raw Beauty Kristi love on this palette for a few weeks, and I just couldn't help myself. I know, who needs another neutrals palette? Me, apparently. Just couldn't resist this little beauty. Ah, it doesn't smell of coconuts. Disappointing. But ooh, she looks like she's going to be fun to play with. There's nothing wrong with Colourpop shadows. If you've slept on Colourpop this long, you should probably change that pretty soon. And they've always got a good deal going on, and they always have products coming down the pipeline. They have their own lab, so they make everything in-house, which means they can just churn things out like rapid fire. I'm also experimenting with not baking and setting my base with less powder than I am used to. So forgive if everything's just a bit creasy. I'm just trying it out and seeing, you know, if it's totally feasible or if my makeup will just fall apart. As much as I love that my under eyes don't crease when I bake, it just, everything is a lot drier, probably just because I'm getting older. Let's just zoom in and do a little eye look, a little first impressions with this palette. Hair is on day 5, folks. She's been through it this week. Someone suggested to me the P. Louise base, and I know, I'm with you. Always wanted to try the P. Louise base, and I will. Just need to justify the shipping costs, the possible duties and taxes on the package. Shipping out of country is always complicated, but I love getting your guys' product suggestions and things to try, things that maybe weren't on my radar before. I love hearing about new things. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. That was a really good one. I do love these compacts for their giant mirror. They are super handy because they're easy to pick up and hold and get up nice and close and personal. Sometimes giant palettes with mirrors are a bit redundant just because they're almost impossible to hold and wield. I haven't even really taken a good hard look at this palette. It's got a really nice array of crease shades. I'm definitely drawn towards these two here. This looks like a beautiful creamy brow bone shade. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be nice. The other one that's calling my name is Palm Reader because it just looks like it's gonna be a little blinding. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's look at Cocoa Crush. This kind of reminds me of a shade that's in the Dream Street palette. Like, how dare you, Colourpop. Oh, there's a lot of scratches in this shade here. It's called Get Crackin'. It's one of those sequin mattes. I don't really prefer these kind of colors, but it looks like it's got this kind of cute shift to it. It's like almost got this icy blue kind of shift in the sequins. It's really pretty. Problem with these kind of shades is you can't use a fluffy brush. They'll just blend completely away. Let's just first dip into Lovely Bunch and kind of fluff that everywhere and see where that takes us. It's like the perfect transition shade. Taking a little bit to build up and blend out. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Now let's dip with a smaller brush into Shell Yeah. And this one's a little dusty. Not as much difference between these two shades as I anticipated. Dipping back into Lovely Bunch, which is the lighter shade. That's a really beautiful blend though. I bet that shredded, that beige, is probably gonna look amazing on the brow bone. Ooh, and it just kind of blends the top really beautifully. That's nice. What I want to do is put Cocoa Crush all over the lid just with my finger because we all know that foiled shades work better using your finger. So much fallout, but if it isn't the most beautiful shade of all time. Okay, I just want to see what happens if I use a brush. Like, we already know it's gonna go everywhere, but I just want to see what happens if I use a brush. I just want to get it higher up into my socket, and with my claws, I can't really do that. Yeah, this is absolutely stunning. It is all over my face, however. I do actually want to see what Get Crackin' looks like on the lid, so I think I'm just going to dip my finger into it and press it onto the outer edge. Okay, alright. That might just change my mind about sequin mattes, because that is pretty baller. If you wanted soft glam, you get soft glam. Before I cut away and do the other eye off camera, let's just finish up the lower lash line, shall we? I'm just taking Lovely Bunch and sweeping that under the lash line. Let's take a denser brush and go into Shell Yeah. Last touch, let's dip this tiny brush into Palm Reader and put it on our inner corner. How very dare. I'm going to pop off camera, finish the other eye, put on my lashes, and we will come back and finish the look. Other eye is done. lashes are on. These are the Likely Makeup lashes in the style Hostile Honey. They don't go with every look, but they really do go good with the soft glam. I also went ahead and lined my lips because you've seen me do that 1,000 times. And I always make weird faces when I line my lips, so it's my go-to for my lips but better. It's the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in Almond Rose. It's just the color of my lips but a shade darker, so it's perfect for overlining the crap out of my lips. I really want to keep this kind of simple. I don't want to go too extra on the face just because I feel very fresh right now and I don't want to over powder or put too much product on. Let's just dive into this blush because I'm really intrigued by it. So this is the Colourpop Fresh and Peachy Pressed Powder Cheek. I think it's just the perfect shade of blush. And I've never tried their pressed powder cheek formula. I use a duo fiber brush for this usually, just to get a nice light wash of color. I'm loading up my brush, tapping off the excess. It is the perfect shade. It's definitely not patchy, going on pretty smoothly, and it's buildable, which is good, but it's got a really lovely amount of pigment in it. Oh, it's perfect. It's less neutral than I thought it was going to be. It did kind of look more like a neutral peach online, but I'm not mad at it at all. I love this. Okay, Colourpop, killing the game over and over again. No big. I love this shade and it was so smooth. All right, let's throw on a bit of blush topper as well. I love layering my blushes, especially in a very soft glam look. Blush topper looks great right on the apple of the cheek, just so you get that little glow when you smile. Also, I use blush topper kind of like a transition from blush to highlight, just so there's not that harsh line of highlight and then blush. But I always found that blush topper, even though it's an extra step, it just kind of marries the two products on your face together. Okay, let's hop into Flexitarian. I'm really excited to play with this. I know most people like to use Super Shock cheeks with their finger, but I actually do enjoy applying Super Shocks with a brush. It just makes it less impactful and more diffused. I find that if I use highlighter with my finger, it just gets like, it's super blingy right away, and sometimes you don't want that off the hop. There is something magical about the Super Shock formula. You dip into it and it just feels like creamy soft. This is like one of the most hyped Colourpop products of all time, so I had to buy it and try it out for myself. But yeah, I usually just like going in with a little brush. It is really pretty. It's very neutral in tone, and I think that's why it's so popular, because you can kind of pair it with everything. Okay, but just because I can't help myself, I just kind of want to see what it looks like topped with something from the RachhLoves palette. I did use lace in my last video. I will link that up here. I don't know. I feel like I should just try one of the other ones now. Maybe Clutch, even though it is more like champagne-y gold. Tap into that ever so slightly and just hit the very top of the cheek. Oh, shit. Oh, whatever. It's a soft glam day. We can glow if we want to. We can leave our friends behind. Let's give her a spray. Before we move on, let's do a little bit of tight lining with Versatile Chestnut. Just gonna smoke that out a bit. A little touch of bottom mascara before I forget. I used a new primer on my T-zone that actually is working out really well. I picked up a tiny bottle of the Farsali Skin Tune Blur. It kind of does what it says it's gonna do. Like, I can't tell if it outperforms the Tatcha, but it's a competitor for sure. Looks disgusting in the bottle though, like just the grossest. Oh, beautiful looking thing you've ever seen in your life. Last thing we have to try is the Just a Tint lip crayons. I've heard mixed reviews, but the way that they look online, I just couldn't not try them. So I got two of the coconut shades, one called Cherry Pickin' and one called Gimme S'more. So let's swatch Cherry Pickin'. Oh, has a smell. Does not smell like coconuts, which is weird. Yeah, no, it's definitely in the coconut bundle. It smells like artificial strawberry or peach. This is the shade Gimme S'more, and I think this is the one I'm probably going to use today. Oh yeah, definitely. All right, let's give this a whirl. I'm not gonna lie, that is everything I wanted it to be. It is so comfortable and glidey, but it just feels like a lip balm. I don't know, it's the perfect tint of color. I need to buy this in every single color. Oof. I'm such a sucker for lip products like this, like Barely There, balmy, glossy lip products that you can wear just with a lip liner. I cannot pinpoint the smell for you. It is like artificial fruit. Okay, I think that's everything. Yeah, I think I can safely say that this was a very successful Colourpop try-on video. I don't think I disliked anything from this haul. I love this little palette. It is the perfect set of soft glam neutrals. Heavenly. These two shimmers, absolute neutral perfection on the eyes. This is like one of the best neutral eye looks I've done on this channel, I'm pretty sure. I am obsessed with this blush color. It's hands down the perfect peachy blush, and I will fight you on that. Love the texture of it, and it wasn't overly drying or powdery. It just went on so beautifully. I'm gonna use this until it is gone, and this is going directly into my bag. I'm so happy that it is exactly what I wanted it to be. And Flexitarian, it's always good to have something like this in your kit. It's just kind of a perfect neutral, not too blingy highlight that you can probably amp up and build up to get that like really extreme glow, but you can use it in a very soft way. It doesn't have any glitter in it. It's just kind of a perfect neutral soft glow, and I'm here for it. There's not a bad item in the bunch. I'm super happy with how this all turned out, and I feel really pretty, like I could just go grab a drink with friends and feel like super put together. This is a nice ending to my day. I'm so happy that I decided to hop on here and share these things with you. It made me feel a whole lot better about myself. Unfortunately, I do now have to go back to reality and go prep for that callback and be an adult, but it was really nice to sit and chat with you guys and just chill the heck out and try some really stellar products from Colourpop. So, but if you like me, if you like this channel, if you like this video, let's just rattle off all the ways you can help me out here. You can give this video a thumbs up. You can comment down below what you thought of the video, the look, the products, anything at all. I just love to hear from you guys. You can subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on other social media. My Instagram is at Madelaide, the same way it is spelled here, and my Twitter is at MadSuds, which is MADDSUDZ. And that's usually where I put all the Andrew related content, so if that's what you're craving, go check that out. Also check the Patreon link down below in the description box. I throw up a poll there every now and then to get your guys' opinions, thoughts, and that's it for me, folks. I'm gonna go have some spaghetti, because that's what Andrew's been making this whole time I've been filming. We've also just got Disney Plus, so that's pretty much been every evening. I guess all I have left to say is just be kind, be generous to everyone you meet out there in the world today, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.